And as we reported at the top of this bulletin, 8 leaders facing incitement charges have appeared in court today, and the matter is actually currently before the court. And to that matter of hate speech, there has been a renewed round of protests in parts of the country over the continued detention of the 8 legislators over the hate speech allegations. The protesters demand the release of their people in the re-emergence of our man syndrome that has been manifest in similar cases in the past. And as Brenda Wanga reports, there are calls for better leadership from both government and the opposition on stemming the ethnicization of politics in Kenya.
From Gatundu to Migori, Bera to Nakuru, the script is the same. Hordes of men and women out in the streets in protest at action taken against their representative in the National Assembly who are cooling their heels in police cells over hate speech allegations. The region and ethnicity, the one key that binds them together, the return of our man or woman syndrome, but this time round looking ominously dangerous.
Nini jamani amefanya kwa kusema kweli? Amefanya nini jamani? Jamani achiwe!
And in Suna East we are in solidarity with UNET.
It isn't the first time that the country or regions within the country have coalesced around their own, ethnically speaking. It is a practice driven largely by politicians for their own gains.
The political class knows that it can use negative ethnicity to whip up communities and to mobilize votes during the electoral democratic exercise and process.
An instrument that isn't confined to just defending even the indefensible cases, but also to gain that same political power that keeps the vicious cycle going.
So they are cannon fodder. They are bullets that are going to be used to fight those ethnic wars in the interest of the political class. And once the political class has it its way, it forgets about you.
The NCIC, the commission mandated to flag out and curb the spread of such stands, say the government and the opposition are equally culpable of failing to stem the growth of this syndrome.
I hope the Kenyan leadership collectively searches its soul and come to the inevitable conclusion that they owe it to the Kenyan people to ensure that they are secure and that they don't self-destruct.
But analysts say the NCIC should be doing more than just talking. But as the protests around the arrest carries on along tribal and ethnic lines, there are increasing calls for a change in the way the country addresses these issues.
When we talk about our people, we need to be talking about the people who care for this country. We need to be talking about people who are like-minded from across the ethnic spectrum, and not just about some sabre-rattling warmongers who come from our tribe.
Analysts and observers say that it is possible to get the country away from the destructive our man syndrome, but only if the political class purposes to desist from gaining political mileage out of negative ethnicity. Brenda Wanga, NTV, Nairobi.